Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Nick Margevicius is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 340.
Now here's the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now another 1-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
And now for Washington, Howie Kendrick, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. Another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just missed above the zone. Margevicius, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2-0 now. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Bryce Harper. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first base line. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Striding forward, Vladimir Guerrero, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with that.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The right fielder, number 10.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
At the plate, Andre Dawson, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Harper at second, Guerrero at first with no outs. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He loses him on ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Victor Robles digging in now as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Three and 2 now. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Batting it, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. In his career, Zimmerman comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Buhner is there. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Count still at 1-2. From the stretch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Line to the right side, and this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here as he just didn't have it today as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Taylor Williams comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Taylor Williams.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Williams, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Popped him up. Seager is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 7 and the Mariners nothing. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
D.
The pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. This is line to left. And Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
J.P. Crawford stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. Gets wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Next for Seattle, Edgar Martinez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. In to score, the runner from third.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 delivery.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch. He threw a couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Brett Boone. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the stretch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Jay Buhner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Buhner absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now here it comes. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Four runs here in this half inning. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So striding forward now, Kyle Seager, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Tom Murphy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strasburg comes set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
when you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Nationals 7 and the M's 4. Striding forward now is the DH, Bryce Harper. He reached on a single in his first try.
Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3 and 2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Next for Washington, the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One on its way to Vlad. And he misses. 2 and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch.
Ball 3.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3 and 1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Dawson.
So striding in, Andre Dawson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Henniger. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Ready for another chance? Gary Carter looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. This is in the air out to right field. Buhner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Washington. They hold a 7-4 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, D. Gordon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Two and one count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1 home. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Well, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swing. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A high fastball is in there.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 on its way. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ken Griffey Jr. will be next. First and second here with nobody out. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Dawson is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Griffey Jr. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes to third. Kendrick. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brett Boone. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And the runner back. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Boone, a 32-year-old veteran, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Carl Edwards Jr. is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Digging in to try it again, Victor Robles. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two. Edwards features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fouled away. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. The 2-2 fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And that is in there for a two-out base knock. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 7-5. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Jay Buhner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3. 3-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
High chopper to third. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The batter, no one fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count and the pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Grounded to short. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch of the at-bat. Strasburg comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-1. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Mariners are down in order. They're down 7-5. Austin Adams, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Austin Adams.
Ready now, Howie Kendrick.
Leading off for Washington, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase.
Now
that wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. All even now, 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and Vlad is aboard. It's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 10, Dawson.
In now, Dawson. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. They're still up 7-5. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout. And there's one away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Stepping in now, J.P. Crawford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 2-2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Edgar Martinez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-6 now.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Left side, but well fouled.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
3-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Turner loves it. There's 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Roenis Elias takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Brett Boone will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. Kendrick's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 7-7. Ready once again, Gary Carter. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Gary Carter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Victor Robles, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in his zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
To the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Popped him up. Martinez in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. This remains a 7-all tie. Digging in, Jay Buhner as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Zimmerman has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 7-7. Yoshihisa Hirano is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. Martinez over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
From the stretch. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. Still tied 7-7. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to third.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, not that.
A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. 1-1 to count. Swing and a liner. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's a goal.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
This is skied out toward right. Dawson's there. 1 out.
First baseman, Edgar Martinez.
At the plate, Edgar Martinez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that misses ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Griffey Jr.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and here comes Jr. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And remember here, There's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Wander Suero answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Brett Boone will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Mariners threaten, but leave them loaded. This remains a 7-all tie. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
One on its way to Vlad. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 10, Dawson.
Now at the plate, Dawson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Now to the plate, Gary Carter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now. Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Still tied 7-7. So coming to the plate, Jay Buhner, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The right fielder, Jay Buhner.
Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Now batting,
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Ready on 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. This remains a 7-all tie. Dan Altavilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
From the stretch.
One ball, one strike. Two balls, one strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Nationals.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Zimmerman swings, and this ball sent out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Starling Castro.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, inside.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Ready with the 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Crawford has it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 7-7. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Tom Murphy. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Turner has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The designated hitter, number 9, D. Gordon.
Digging in and looking for more. D. Gordon. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. At the plate, J.P. Crawford in there. Now the throw. And he is in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Oh, 0-2 the count to Crawford.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 now from Hudson. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
24. Yeah.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Slider laid off for a ball.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1. He opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
The set and the 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping up now, Brett Boone. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Dawson is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Matt McGill will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Howie Kendrick. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. The throw's offline. He's safe. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Vladimir Guerrero. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The pitch.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford gloves it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dawson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us are back with more following this. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
At the plate, Jay Buhner. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Standing in, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. The 3-1 pitch.
He got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. Slapped hard the opposite way. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Nats came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Daniel Hudson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sean Doolittle records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.